So this is my overland rig that's custom made. Sits on a flatbed truck. Top pops up. It's ready to go at any given time. I can always go camping. And the most important thing about outdoor innovation and camping is that you should never have to grab something that you don't need to get to what you do need. And so if I wanted to make coffee, we're ready to go, and we can make coffee at any given time. So if we're out fly fishing somewhere, camp is set up, ready to go.
Nestled between 83 miles of Lake Superior shoreline and the foothills of the Huron Mountains sits the remote community of Marquette. Here, outdoor recreation is a lifestyle. But while it's the largest city and business epicenter of Michigan's Upper Peninsula, being an isolated tourist community has proven to be challenging when it comes to becoming a more sustainable economic ecosystem.
People kind of have a misconception of what Marquette is. They think, oh, this is up in the middle of the UP and you don't have any power up there, and all this kind of thing. But it's actually very modern.
What we do for education is scales it.
The innovation ecosystem we're creating right now is actually an ecosystem to draw back all the talent that has left.
Marquette County and the UP as a whole has seen a decrease in population.
If you look at how many talented people have left the UP and gone out in the world, all these well-known people are from the Upper Peninsula. They had to leave because there wasn't a system like we are creating right now.
How are people going to be able to make a regular living? How are people going to be able to survive? Marquette County really needs to look at new and creative ways to support the young people within the community.
That's really what our goal is long term. Is to not only replace 20-some thousand jobs that will be lost in the mining industry and other land-based industries over the next 10 years, but to then create an ecosystem where then we can draw all that talent back.
The tech and all of those new industries being here in Marquette, the fact that we do have high-speed internet, the ability to work remotely, the fact that this really is an urban area in a very rural county makes it a really special place.
By creating an innovation ecosystem like this and creating tier 2 businesses, which are 10 to 100 employees and $10 to $1 million in revenue, that's where your real job growth is. That's where your director level jobs, that's where your C-level jobs and your management jobs are created by those companies growing in the region. We have everything here. You can come in with a napkin drawing, you can get it set up, you can prototype the product, you can get it into light assembly manufacturing, and then you can do testing right on site. You don't have to go anywhere else to do any of that. You can do it all right here locally, and that's what we're setting up that whole entire ecosystem to do. And then when you're done, you can jump on your mountain bike and cruise off into the woods for 3 hours before you go to bed. So I think it's a huge advantage for us, and we're going to leverage the heck out of it.
Through tech entrepreneurship and high-speed internet, remote workers are the answer to growing Marquette's economy. And one group in particular is leading the community in attracting a remote workforce. Innovate Marquette is creating a hub for local innovators and entrepreneurs to thrive, and a connection point for remote workers to the broader business community.
Innovate Marquette Smart Zone is actually two things. It's an incubator and accelerator. We're partnered with Inventa NMU, which is a Northern Michigan University program, which is our incubator, which takes our ideas from a napkin drawing to a business plan. And then Innovate Marquette Smart Zone takes over and takes it to scale.
Northern Michigan University has a mission that's focused on being a rural serving institution. Northern is on the supply side of talent development here in the Upper Peninsula, and so we work very closely with partners in industry. The economic development ecosystem in Marquette has really evolved over the past 5 to 10 years. It's changing to the opportunities that are present here in the Upper Peninsula for economic development, and that is traditional economy, extractive resources, service-based industries, tourism, manufacturing, to a new economy, which is digital, creative. And Innovate Marquette's going to continue to serve entrepreneurs that can develop new jobs and new businesses that consumers demand. There's a growth opportunity around tech-based entrepreneurism. It's helping entrepreneurs remove the entrepreneurial burden of their idea. there was an individual who was looking to solve the problem of real-time warnings of swimming in the Great Lakes, which could be very dangerous. And so if you think about the manual, lifeguards raising the flag to say, hey, the rip currents are dangerous at this point in time, this entrepreneur had thought there's a better way to do that through technology. And we were able to build the team to reach out to the Department of Natural Resources in Michigan, which owns a lot of our public beaches.
People don't really understand the amazing talent that's in Marquette. We want to cultivate that talent. We want to build the talent. So no matter what comes into the space, we have all the talent here to be able to take that and run with it.
I moved to Marquette about 8 years ago. I originally came here for college and stayed for the incredible nature that's all around us. It's one of my favorite things to do is just to get out and sit in nature. I do work remotely. Our company is based out of Utica, Michigan, but we're 7 hours away, so I still get the opportunity to have the awesome job I love while staying in the awesome town that I love.
Innovate Marquette is currently helping new entrepreneurs develop products that are innovative in the outdoor recreation space.
The outdoor innovation industry is actually the front end of innovation in outdoor recreation. You look at BRP, Sea-Doo, you look at Polaris, they're spending billions of dollars in innovation around electrifying outdoor recreation vehicles. The outdoor innovation industry is an R&D feed into automotive and bleed in, but it's also creating the products that people want to use that are attached to vehicles like Ford Transit van and F-150 Lightning and the Maverick.
You have the intersection of mobility and electrification and outdoor recreation that's happening right here in Marquette with ideas like Shop House Park.
Shop House Park is a proposed mixed-use facility that's really intended to serve everyone from the innovator to the end user. We own 3.5 acres on the north side of town in Marquette that's connected to all of the trail systems. And really the dream between Innovate Marquette Smart Zone and Shop House Park is to create the world's greatest innovation district around the creation of outdoor recreation, mobility, and technology products.
We're really poising ourselves to be the outdoor innovation hub of Michigan.
We're going to have probably the most state-of-the-art trailhead in the country. So you can charge your electric car while you go for a bike ride. Now through technology, when you can marry these rural areas with the sophistication that you find in larger cities, you really have this opportunity of living your very best life, but also creating a global impact.
I think a big reason that Marquette's economy has evolved and maintained its heritage in resource extraction, but more sustainable resource extraction and companies that are giving back to the community. Digital economy jobs like cybersecurity or art and design. It's because people want to be here. It's a magnetic place.
Despite being a small town, we have so much going on. I really can't name too many other places that I've been that has such a rich diversity in terms of the things that you're able to just go out and do.
So, how do you develop the economy of a remote community like Marquette? Attract a talented workforce with natural beauty and an incredible quality of life. And keep them here by offering high-paying, innovative jobs. And high-speed internet never hurts either.